I'm trying to get the same feeling
Yeah.
I was the other night. That right shoulder staying low.
That looked good.
That left is still over the top, but the face is square.
That
Or that direction. It's actually,
if that becomes one of your bad shots, or one of your worst shots, you can play golf with that shot.
well, that's what I used to do. That's what I was.
I like that draw, but it's going to be hard for you to have that draw if
I gotta
you
keep my
slide,
chest.
if you yank yourself to that back foot. Not too bad.
It's all right here. I just got to get. You know what I don't do? I don't believe I do. Is here. I don't believe I get this. Turn it. And I think that everything is chest.
Well, one of the
Turning.
things that these are all almost like verbal gimmicks to try to get you to feel a new movement. If you could come through and almost feel like you're pushing your belt
I see what you're saying.
through the ball.
I see what you're saying. Hit it with my hip.
So that you're not here.
Hit it with my hip.
You are here.
Okay.
So you almost want to create some little small arch in your back through the ball. You may have to go 70% tempo to get shaped at first. Feel a little bit. One of your better ball flights.
Yeah.
I know that Grant Wake and Joe Mayo, who are now working with Aaron Baddeley and Charles Howell III, a lot of good players. Joe lives here in Vegas. He's a good friend of mine. One of the things they work on with their guys is the idea of swing the handle, not the club head, the handle out and high.
Out and high.
They're going to have that on the golf field. You know why? They said you can't see anything. That's nice.
Just twisted.
Is that a little bit different?
That felt different there.
Yeah. Out and high.
I can feel it. Just that little bit of delay.
Yeah, and not like that finish. That was a little bit higher finish for you. Now the ball may go over that levee. I don't care. I want you to just swing it some and shape the feeling. Out and high. Good. You're working on something. We're working golf. We're not playing golf. Out and high. Out and high. Did you see that one?
I didn't see the ball.
Oh, golly.
Was it a good?
Yeah, that was good. High draws, what that was.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I can feel the difference.
That ball was one of the highest you've hit, but it was a penetrating high, wasn't a balloon high.
If I can feel this kind of motion instead of this kind of motion.
Interprets it. Oh, you're hitting that 30 yards higher. Your apex is so much higher.
I see it.
That's a pro apex right there.
I've been trying to get the ball down more than penetrating, but
There'll be days you need to do that, wind in your face and stuff, but your standard ball flight needs to be more like that.
oh, that's close.
It's so close. That's perfect. That's perfect shape.
That's the shot I want right there. That's the shot I want. That's so much different. And it's going through this wind like it's not there.
Bill, you've done some really good work. Let's look at that last swing compared to last week's swing. Do the swing on the right first. And when you get to this position right there, right arm parallel to the ground, you can see how level your shoulders are. We can see how this face angle is pointing down You can see how your hands have really rotated quickly over. You can see how much your hips have spun, and that produced a lot of variation and fluctuation in your ball flight. Swing on the left as you come through, and you get into that same position here where this is straight. Your face angle is much quieter. You're not over, your rate of closure is not radical. That's in such a way that you can't control where it's going to be at impact. You've got a nice shoulder angle here, right shoulder down, left shoulder up. Big difference. Big difference. That's because the face is not over closing. You're starting the ball out to the right, but you've also, because of this handle out and handle high, that's allowing you to now have a swing path that's to the right of the club face. And so you're hitting high draws. Or the swing on the left, you were hitting mostly cuts because because your path was way left, and you were rotating your club face too quickly, and the face position at impact, when it corresponded with that leftward path, would either be a nice fade if you position the face correctly, or it could be a push, it could be a slice where the ball started to the right and curved more right, or it could be a pull hook. It could be a lot of different things, but completely different golf swing here, and that's just in 1 week's time. You don't own this swing on the left, but with repetition and practice, your subconscious mind is going to adopt this, and it's going to prefer this swing, and the swing on the right will just disappear. Continue to work hard on this movement. Use the mental gimmicks that you have now, the handle up and handle high, arching your back. In fact, look at that arch. And basically what we're talking about really is your spine angle is a little bit more pronounced right there. I like that. Here you're a little more vertical. You're just a little more vertical at that position, and letting your upper spine shift forward too much. So that's just really good work, Bill. Keep me posted on your progress, but I really like what I'm seeing.